North Dakota is overinvested in higher education. You'll notice that the state spends significantly more on higher education per capita than any of its neighbors, 16% more than Minnesota, and more than 57% more than the national average. So who are receiving the benefits of this generous amount of spending? You might be surprised to hear the answer. A national comparison shows that the University of North Dakota posts the third highest percentage of first-year out-of-state students at a flagship university. 62% of freshmen come from out of state. In other words, 62 out of every 100 new students comes from somewhere other than North Dakota. 60% of NDSU's freshmen come from out of state, meaning 60 out of every 100 new students comes from out of state. As you would guess, this costs the North Dakota taxpayers a lot of money. North Dakota spends $177 per resident on out-of-state students, while neighbors South Dakota and Minnesota spend only $74 and $59 respectively. I suppose this wouldn't be as bad if these students stayed in North Dakota after graduation, but that's just simply not the case. Between 1989 and 2007, North Dakota had a net loss of nearly 60,000 college graduates. In other words, millions of North Dakota taxpayer dollars have been used to finance other states' human capital stock. So to answer our original question, other states are reaping the benefits of North Dakota's enormous investment in higher education. Why are graduates leaving? It might be lifestyle choices. They might want to live in more populated areas or places where winters are shorter. Or perhaps it's because college graduates are not well compensated in the state. At $10,192, the difference in annual earnings between a college and high school graduate in North Dakota is one of the smallest in the nation. The national average is $20,078. In other words, there just isn't a demand for college graduates. If there was, they would be paid a lot more. Over the past 10 years, the population in North Dakota has gone up slightly, but the state lost well over 12,000 college graduates. This indicates that the state is importing thousands of people without college degrees. Will this trend continue? Unfortunately, unless higher education is reformed in North Dakota, the trend will probably continue. You see, North Dakota has the second smallest percentage of its population in the traditionally productive age bracket of 25 to 64, and the highest population-adjusted dependency population in the country. So an increasingly smaller percentage of people are supporting education with their tax dollars, which will continue to drive productive people from the state and further exacerbate the problem. Dr. Richard Vedder of the Center for College Affordability and Productivity believes that North Dakota should slash its higher ed spending, enabling tax reductions that would increase productivity in the state and make it more attractive for college graduates. A couple other proposals include consolidating the university system and imposing limits on out-of-state enrollment. View Dr. Vedder's entire study at www.policynd.org.